Hi, I'm Jim Fletcher. I actually work with Momenta Partners now. We're an advisory agency working with clients around the world in areas of IoT, in areas of connected products, and helping them do this digital transformation process. Before that, I was the CTO for the Watson IoT platform at IBM, IBM Distinguished Engineer. So it's, my passion is IoT. I love IoT. I love all the things about it, and I'm a geek at heart, and so understanding kind of the impact that IoT is going to have, not from the technology perspective, but from the business perspective and how it's going to change how we do things. I think number one is that IoT is not about the technology. IoT is about the business value that you can derive. It's around the insights you can derive from the data itself, and things that we can learn that we didn't know before. And so we're going to see so many things connected. We're going to see them connected in collecting data in forms we didn't collect data before, so video and audio and other types of data like that, but then also the aggregation of that data and the analysis of that data to produce insights that we didn't have before, I think are key. So it's a fun area to be in because the ability to connect things is evolving so rapidly and the cost of connectivity is going down so rapidly. So the ability for us to do this is here. I think that the key is, we talked a lot about edge computing, and edge computing, what do you want edge to be is kind of one of the jokes we have, because there's so many different definitions of what edge is. But the ability for me to take processing and move it outside of the walls of the traditional data center and push it closer to the point of data collection itself. So it might be in the case of 5G, it might be a small instance of a data center near a 5G tower, so I can get the compute pushed out. So I think how the data center will evolve to embrace this data, massive growth of data and edge computing itself, and then how and when we will distribute the data. Where will it go back to the data center? Will it stay at the edge? How will I manage it? Things on that line. I think it's also key to look at the security aspects of this. Within the data center, we have a lot of established security parameters. You know, you badge in and all these procedures and everything. If I put that data center right at the edge, it's probably not even going to be staffed by a person, right? So how do I maintain that control that I have in the traditional data center? So everything that we learned about in the traditional data center, we need to look at and apply the things we learned, but apply them in a way that they apply equally to the edge processing when we're not inside of those walls of the traditional data center. My first DCD event was actually last fall in London, and I presented there as London. And that was when I was transitioning from being an IBMer to being an independent consultant. And so it was a great opportunity to kind of come out and talk. But what I like about it, and then I've done the New York event in May and then here in Sydney, but they're all the interaction with the customers, the clients that you have in attendance here, the interaction with the other speakers, building my network, and seeing different perspectives and understanding the different perspectives, because one of the beauties of DCD is it brings together so many different disciplines, from the people that are building the data centers and managing the data centers to people that are trying to deploy them and look at the applications and things that run in them. So I like that, kind of the dynamics of the people that you guys bring to these events. And of course I love the DCD staff, they're always great. So.